Right, there was a monkey, right?
Right,
in Canada, right?
Just finished
Okay.
beer all night.
A couple of weeks ago, in this zoo in Canada.
Right.
She likes, Indians. She collects all that stuff. And it doesn't matter what it is.
What do you mean?
You know, like a proper Indian with all the headgear on.
Or a Native American.
She likes anything with them on. Like, you know, it can be a fridge magnet. It can be, just anything.
A lot of Native American wisdom is around the fridge magnet, because they think it has special powers of adhesion.
It was always the same food every night, but they sort of themed it and made out as if it was different. So, like, on Mexican night, it'd be chicken with a nacho on it.
Right. And it's always Guatemala or Mexico. Rodriguez was born without a knob. Luckily, baby next door, and then was wearing 2 knobs. Athlete, El Salvador, on XFM 104.9.
Football team.
A monkey football team?
Yeah, in, Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah. Last year, the prize was a 2-week trip in the Bahamas. Okay? This year, I'm rather annoyed, because all I'm gonna win is a moped.
Che Guevara, you know, he had his time, I suppose, and did a bit good for certain people.
Sure.
Sorted Cuba out. Doesn't really affect me.
No. Do you remember there was what was it? The
Jamaican fella spinning a fish round his head.
No, last month I went on holiday to Antigua and then I went on the nudist beach.
Really?
I wanted an all over.
Yeah, he spent a week when he went to, where was it, St. Lucia? He spent a week, right, throwing sand at crabs.
Yeah. I don't think they've even got crabs, have they, over there? What did you learn about Barbados while you were there?
There's a lot of crabs on the beach.
Which country was he caught?
He was caught in Bolivia.
Yeah.
These little fat babies.
Right.
And, one of them...
They're in danger.
How fat? Are you not telling what do you mean? How fat are they?
6 stone it was only 2. And, there's 3 of them in the world, and there was this one, and there was one in Brazil. Are you familiar with the place called,
Go on.
Easter Island?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what they do out there?
Eat eggs. I don't know.
Well,
Go on.
that's close.
Go on.
Right. What they do, right, there's a load of people living on an island.
Yeah. Easter Island?
And to find out who's going to be running the place, they
don't hold elections, do they?
They have these birds that lay, like, expensive eggs on an island.
Expensive eggs! They lay expensive eggs.
Fabergé eggs.
Yeah, go on.
On this island.
Yeah. Easter Island?
Once a year. No, off it, like, about 2 miles out. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Whitsun Island.
And the sea.
Shrove Tuesday.
Yeah, Pancake Island.
It can happen if you go to Argentina and have a steak. You can wake up with breasts.
Which country is it? Iceland, or it's like dark all year.
The land of the mole people.
Must
be gutting if you're over from Sweden and you find out that, you know, the Queen Mum's died.
Oh, you must be devastated.
You probably don't want to carry on with your visit.
Exactly.
Really.
So the winners are Minna, who's from Finland, apparently, according to these notes here. Minna has won.
Why is that funny?
Well, how would she have called him from Finland?
Well, no, when someone says, where are you from, she might have been here for, like, a year. I go, well, Finland.
Well, I've embarrassed myself. Sorry about that, Rick.
Yeah, the actual explanation, various people have emailed us in or phoned in now. The company was set up in 1934. It's a Danish company, obviously.
Yeah.
Lego comes from the Danish words leg got, which means play well, and it was later discovered that it was also a Latin phrase that meant I study or I put together.
Do you know what St. Patrick did? Why he was revered as a saint and everything? What was he famous for in Ireland? He rid Ireland of something.
I don't know, but I bet he started off with something odd happening in his life.
What, you think he had asthma or something as a kid?
They all do.
And he took it out on what, though?
What did he do? Exactly, he took it out on something. What did he do? What did he rid Ireland of?
St. Patrick.
St. Patrick.
This is why we're going to get crazy and drunk tomorrow. This is why we're also happy to celebrate his anniversary, or whatever it is we're celebrating.
That's why we have a crack.
Yeah, this is why we don't bother to celebrate, you know, the birthdays of James Joyce, you know, one of the great novelists of this century, or Samuel Beckett, one of the great playwrights. We actually celebrate this man, St. Patrick, the man who did what?
Don't diss him. He did a good job of it as well, because there's none there now. There are none of these in Ireland. So, he rid Ireland of something.
Come on, Karl. Think of something. Just give us an answer.
He went round on a horse whacking them and...
He went on a horse whacking them.
Yeah.
What was it, Karl?
What did he rid Ireland of?
Went on a horse. Foxes. I don't
Well,
know.
no, you're on the right lines.
On the right lines. There's an animal.
Oh. Bears?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Dave.
Wow! It was snakes.
Right.
And there are no snakes in
He
Ireland.
rid Ireland of all the snakes.
Yeah.
Who did it here then? Because there isn't that many.
Well, I think he had a stab at it over here as well, but got tired and went back.
Yeah.
That's why there's just a few snakes here.
Is
Is it true that there are no snakes in Ireland?
I think it is. I think if someone called it
And what is there any historical evidence for St. Patrick ridding them of... I mean, how did he do it? Was it like the Pied Piper?
See, I'm not convinced that he did go around killing snakes, but there are no snakes in Ireland, and that's, yeah.
It must be British and come from one of the following regions. London, South East, South West. You're there.
That's me.
I think they just name all the regions of Britain.
Yes, they could just say from Britain.
Really?
Claire Sturgis in for Karl Pilkington.
Doing a good
who's
job.
in Madeira.
Indeed. Is that where the cake's from?
Yeah, it's his name after, I think, yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's nice, lovely. It's sort of,
I don't know where Madeira is.
it's sort of off Africa.
Okay.
But it's, I think,
There are a lot of
Portuguese.
old people go there. isn't
There are a lot of old people there.
The rain on Spain falls mainly on the plain. The rain in Spain
stays mainly on the plain.
The initials were FF, that's Franz Ferdinand, right? So like
Whoa!
like Franz Ferdinand, it's kind
Franz
of
Ferdinand.
France, because it's like, oh, that's what
France,
they eat
yeah.
over there.
Should be
snails.
French, really. There's no, you can't say
in-
France
in
food,
your hand,
can you?
so France-
French food in hand.
French food
I've
in hand.
never heard of a band called French Food in Hand.
Well, a lot of people got it as
I
well as
know,
on the
but
text,
French
so-
Food in Hand. What are they? What label are they on? What label are they on?
It's just French food and so you got that, right?
French Food in Hand. Yeah.
Were there any dates,
Have you ever-
locations, times?
I think it was in Belgium.
There's that.
If you're gonna have to choose a language to speak, choose
English. Even the Dutch, they got their own language, but they don't speak
They
it 'cause
can't
it
be arsed
sounds,
with it.
well, it sounds silly.
Yeah.
So they speak English.
Of course they do.
You see, do Dutch people,
Yeah.
so in Amsterdam, with clogs on, they'll be chatting
Chatting
in
away.
English.
In English,
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah. If we did appeal for a nudist to call in, I'd want a very specific sort. I don't want I want a German nudist, a middle-aged man called Helmut.
Okay.
If there is any, or the closest one to it. So, I want a middle-aged man from Germany. If your name is Helmut, you're in, but I'll accept Hans, Karl would be good, wouldn't it?
Alright.
Yeah.
I think, I'm wondering if the age might, maybe we could we broaden that
Okay,
out
just
little
a German nudist bloke.
bit? Right.
Could he at least be fat? Can I find a fat German fella? If your name's Helmut, we're gonna give you a big prize.
Yeah.
But, you know, any fat German fella who likes to get his sausage out.
Sure.
Okay?
Sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Give us a winner.
Well, this is, the reason I've given this person the prizes is just because she's from Switzerland.
Sure.
She's listening in Geneva in Switzerland, so, I mean, good luck to Tina, and she wins those prizes.
Who did she want to win the war?
Don't know, I don't think she had an opinion.
Really? You sure?
Yeah.
They
I
say
think so.
that, but I reckon they wanted us to win, really.
think so?
I reckon so.
Do you think that was true of all the wars? They were always on our side, really.
I'd get her to just, if she's still in, who did most Swiss people, maybe sort of like over 50, want to win the war?
This
England or
recent war
Germany?
or the original war?
The Second World War.
The best war.
Yeah,
The big one.
the main one.
Yeah.
But, so just as a poll, in her opinion, so ask people over sort of like 50 or 60, right? Just quickly do it in the next 10 minutes. Who did they really, they're neutral, but who did they really want to win?
Yeah.
England,
Yeah, we know you were neutral, but
yeah,
it's
but who
50
do you want
odd
to win?
years
England or
later.
Germany? We come up with great games, don't we?
Liked art.
Did he have a GCSE in history?
Liked art, right? And then, so he said, right, I'm gonna go to Munich. I missed a bit out, actually. Jewish people were in Austria, he didn't really like them.
Okay.
If you could be any nationality, what would you be and why?
Probably be Italian.
Okay. Why?
Well, just, yeah, I like the idea of it. I like, Italians are alright, aren't
Where would you live? Rome?
I probably wouldn't want to be in the middle of Rome. It's too much hassle.
Have you been to Rome?
Yeah, it's nice to visit and stuff, but it's just I wouldn't want to live there. You've got to get paperwork done and that if you just want to put a picture up, because everything's old, everything's listed. It's hassle.
He's only been Italian about 3 minutes and he's already slacking it off.
He's already
No,
whinging.
but I like
living there.
Rome.
Yeah.
It's good. A lot of old stuff.
Why have you chosen Italy? I'm interested to know why of all the countries you've chosen Italy.
I was a late comer to pasta.
But it's won you round.
I like it now. It's like one of my favourite things I have. Which there isn't really anything like that in England. That even though it's
Well, except pasta.
Pasta's almost exactly like it.
Yeah,
No, but
we've got pasta, haven't
It's
we?
not ours though, is it? And we don't know how to eat it.
What do you mean we don't know how to eat it?
We do it all wrong.
You stick it up your arse again.
Look at me, I know how to fucking eat it.
No, but what I mean is, if you saw a proper Italian and they saw what we did to pasta, they would not be happy.
What are we doing wrong? Tell me what we're doing wrong
Well, I
with
don't
pasta.
know that, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it wrong.
how do you know we're doing it wrong?
I've just heard we do it wrong. It's like how we have the coffee at all the wrong times. I ordered a cappuccino somewhere and the Italian fella said you shouldn't be having that now, it's a breakfast coffee.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Before 12 o'clock,
Yeah, but I was having it at like 11:15 at night.
Oh,
It looks
wow.
like I
Well,
was
that's
mental.
absurd. How are you going to get to sleep with a lovely cup of coffee?
Yeah, that's a
Well,
good
I don't
point.
sleep anyway,
You
do
shouldn't
I?
drink coffee anyway at night. There was cappuccino
stupid. No
or
wonder he was
frappuccino
right to say that.
or mocha. Doesn't matter. Don't drink coffee after about 4 in the afternoon anyway. Full stop.
So, hang on. So you love pasta, but you're not eating it right, so you'd like to be Italian in order to be able to eat pasta correctly. Even though you enjoy the pasta you eat.
What do you feel being Italian is, and what's attractive
It's
to being...
just very sort of, it's a relaxed lifestyle. Whenever you go to Italy, everyone's sat outside a cafe. It doesn't matter what sort of person
Karl,
you are.
that's all you do now with your spare time is
Yes,
sit outside a cafe.
But they get more respect over there for
Why?
it. It's like, it's okay to do that. There's older people sat outside cafes who do nothing.
I
and it's
love the
just
fact that he
they're
wants to
probably
be
retired.
Italian so he can sit outside a cafe and get more respect than he does now sitting outside a cafe.
No, but everyone's rushing about here. People have like colder coffee. They have frappuccinos here because they haven't got time to have a hot coffee. It's like they've got a coffee with ice in so I can neck it. Get it down my neck and get on with my day. Relax, enjoy your coffee. I don't understand the rush.
You never enjoy anything. You said that you don't enjoy anything. You don't enjoy a coffee. When you're having a coffee, you're probably going, oh, I don't know if I can enjoy it yet, in retrospect. And tomorrow I'll go, I like that coffee yesterday.
But the reason you enjoy Italy is because when you were there, you're on holiday. That's why you're able to chill out and relax.
No.
When you say it's old people sat in some little Sicilian village, of course they got no money.
What semi-precious stone does the Pope wear?
It's easy. Go on. Topaz.
Is that the right answer?
I don't know, I might have wrote it down.
I'm really sorry, Jonathan.
It's not what he publicly admits to, but I have to know because I was hanging out with him at the Groucho one night, and he was saying, "Oh, look at this, look at this, look at that topaz. Go and buy that. Look at that. Vatican City."
I'd work done recently, right? Bathroom retiled.
Yeah.
Right? It's been a nightmare. Polish fella.
Right.
Not a word of English, which makes it hard. I've got him in as a professional to do it. He's sticking grout down the toilet. So then, like, he sort of finishes...
grout? Is that another mate? Bong.
Czech family says they've got a rabbit with 3 knobs. Right?
Right.
Done.
Sorry. Can you just read a little bit more of the Czech family with 3 knobs?
Hungary, it was just, I went there for a while and I couldn't identify the animals.
A Croatian lumberjack apparently has claimed that he started enjoying housework and knitting after he was given a female kidney. And he's found this on the web. I don't know why he's felt an affinity with this particular inventor, but anyway, there's a Serbian man who has invented a sex machine for women, and he's appealing to Western women to test his device. He's from a town in, as I say, in Serbia. I guess Serbia. I guess that's right. Is that right?
Well, I don't know. What does it say?
Well, it says a Serbian man, but is it called Serbia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was all the Croatia-Serbia thing?
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it?
Okay. It doesn't matter now. It does to them. Otherwise they fought for nothing. What the hell do we know about world events? I mean, how long did that go on for? Months,
I don't know.
wasn't it?
If they're inventing new countries, they can't expect me to keep up with current trends, can we?
I am. I'm dressed like an Albanian window cleaner at the moment. Beware Greeks bearing gifts.
Right.
What do you think that means?
I don't know. I mean, what is that? Is that used worldwide or what? Will they say that in Greece as well, or? Because imagine Christmas Day is rubbish. There's loads of water there.
Right.
So I call up the main fella who does the kitchens. There's a message there. Sorry, I'm away in Cyprus.
Right.
So I can't get hold of him.
Right.
So he's ballsed it up, but he's on holiday now. He doesn't want to know.
Turkey.
Done Turkey, yeah.
Yeah.
Gone to Turkey. Little fellas. Little midgets working in the canteen in the hotel I was in.
Okay.
Anyway, 400 metres. Right, it was meant to... there was a fella who was going to do the run, right, and the favourite to win it was this Bulgarian guy, right?
It sounds like the end of the news.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The headlines on Sky News and headlines on, and another monkey marriage in Romania.
Again, most of my knowledge of the sort of Tsarist Russia comes from
Rasputin by Boney M.
Well, listen.
Yeah, he was the lover of the Russian queen.
They put some poison into his wine.
Yeah, yeah. They shot him till he was dead.
Yeah.
Which is, go on.
Right, well, this.
Oh, those Russians. Yeah.
And then you see one of the locals, I think it was in Egypt or something, and the Egypt bloke comes walking along.
Egypt bloke.
And,
Is he walking like an Egypt bloke?
Walk like an Egypt bloke. No, he loved it, didn't he?
No, I don't think he did enjoy the crowds.
Tunisia he didn't like.
Right. He's been travelling, hasn't he?
I know, yeah.
He gets a
He
bit.
didn't like Tunisia because there's flies the size of matchboxes.
Of course.
Bob Dylan, if you see her, say hello. She might be in Tangiers. I mean, he's having a go.
I mean, if you're gonna go to Tangiers on the off chance to try and find her, I wouldn't bother.
yeah,
You know.
but I mean, he's
certainly if you're gonna be there, then
he's
have a look
desperate. He's desperate. He's going, well, she might be in Tangiers. Have you checked upstairs? She's definitely not upstairs.
It says that the conga is a poor, sad place. So why do people do that happy dance at the end of parties called the conga?
Right, one is the Congo. There's no place called the Conga. They come from a place called the Congo.
You don't know. It's not all Ethiopia.
If it was a busy city, people in the village wouldn't have time to be messing about with making teeth and that, would they? It was a little village.
Because I've seen and experienced extraordinary things. I went to Kenya once. I met a man who was a vigilante. He was cleaning up his neighbourhood because the police were too corrupt to do it. Carried a sword, and he was extraordinary. He'd been attacked, but he didn't care. He fought them off. He was trying in this little slum area to try and instill some law and order. He had to arrest his brother-in-law once. It was a fascinating story, and he was an extraordinary man. I don't think people should be giving pets gifts.
Do you know what I've got in there for his
turning up to a wedding with I just bought you a cat.
Do you know what I've got in for his birthday? I've got him as child.
Well, you may as well, because that's what it's like, a cat to me.
I've got a small Rwandan child.
we were talking about the debt the other day. I was reading up on the amount of debt that South Africa are in and that, and it's just like, that's without any shops. Do you know what I mean? If they had shops to spend the money on, there'd be murder.
Karl Pilkington is on holiday as we speak.
Where has he got? Mauritius, was it?
Right, in Dubai, this woman went to Dubai for a holiday. And, she was over there, and apparently in the markets, they sell lizards.
Oh, go on.
Right, just like for people to buy. So she buys one, not knowing that you're not really meant to take him out of the country.
Sure.
Puts it in a bag.
Yeah. As you do.
What have you? And then she gets to the airport when she's going home, she's thinking, I can't really leave it in my bag. So she puts it on her head.
On her head?
Wears it as a hat.
She wore the lizard as a hat?
Yeah. People on the plane were just like, yeah, everything's fine, they're doing the cross-checks and that.
Yeah.
Have you got your seatbelt on? Yeah.
There's a woman there with a lizard hat.
Everything's going well. She gets off the plane at Manchester Airport. Lizard sticks its tongue out.
Yeah.
The air hostess says, what are you doing with that? She goes, I've had it.
Lizard said, I just found her in Dubai.
Bong! There's a good story about Iraq.
Right.
Bong! Look it up. Look it up on the internet. Alan over. Go on.
I was in Israel recently. I had a bag put over my head, chucked in the back of a van. Now the thing is, I kind of thought, well...
It wasn't a blind date, by the way, and he wasn't being arrested or kidnapped. It was a training thing, wasn't it, for kidnap situations?
I didn't know.
What, you didn't know they were going to do it?
Brilliant. No. Can I make a suggestion that we just get people, they can email in just questions or comments they'd like to hear from Karl. Maybe they just want to know his opinion on the Afghanistan situation.
Yeah,
or last night's Coronation Street, whatever. But it says his mother and father are distant relatives. Such marriages are common in the Kazakhstan mountain hamlets.
I mean, is it big in India?
Well, I don't know. It goes around the world. This is a story.
I know, but I just can't believe the problems that... If I was in India, I wouldn't be getting upset about someone in London talking about a knob at night with the problems they've got.
Well, I don't think anyone's getting upset in India. He's just saying that the information's...
I can't imagine people walking around India. Have you heard that song, Knob at Night? I can't imagine that happening with the... they're hungry and that, and it's dusty and everything.
That's your image of India, is it? They're hungry and it's dusty.
I assume it's... the parts of India that aren't dusty and in poverty. There is a lot of poverty in India, but there is also,
Yeah, but these
it's still a major civilization, and the people that live in apartments with computers, they probably might tune in.
This is Eagle to Houston. There's lots of little Chinese fellas about to jump.
Yeah.
This is Houston. Are they wearing them?
We just need to confirm they're Chinese. Are they wearing those? Are they wearing those comical hats that look a bit like a lampshade?
They are. They are.
They're Chinese.
'Cause if I was the leader of China, what is the name of it? What is it? Is he the king of China?
We're so ill-educated, aren't
Is
we?
it the king of China? The Tsar of China?
Is it? What is it?
Is Chairman Mao still there? Is he
It's
still
chairman someone else probably, the new chairman. I
Or
don't
chairwoman, don't be sexist. And,
actually, you know when I said there's, 1 billion people in China, so there's 100 million little gay Chinese fellas.
Yeah.
Someone phoned up to say half of them are women.
yeah. Well, of course.
Yeah.
Straight on the phone with that.
Well, I meant little lesbian fellas or little gay fellas.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't being sexist.
But if
I'm
I
just
was-
saying there's probably 100 million little gay Chinese people.
What worries me, Rick, is if I was the premier of China, or if it was some of the people I went to
Is
school
it
with.
premier?
Oh, whoever he is, the king of China. If I was the king of China, right? Isn't he the king of China and king and I? Or is that he's somewhere else? Kim Sung-do from South Korea ate 5 watches, the entire watch with the exception of the wristband, in a time of 1 hour 34 minutes. What do you make of that, Carl?
Made him regular. Come on.
How did they time him?
Did you read in the paper this week? This is true. Apparently, the world's oldest man, who's 113, lives in some little part of Japan.
Sure.
Like, little island in Japan. But apparently, the world's oldest woman also lives in exactly the same place. Now, I don't know if she's since died, but she lived in the same place as well. Do you not think there's something suspicious going on there? I mean, isn't that a bit eerie to you?
I'm thinking, have you ever seen them together? And have you ever found lipstick in his bag? I think that would be one and the same.
I wonder if it's something like, you know, what brought Godzilla back. There's some kind of, there's some antics over there.
Do you know 15 to 1?
Yeah.
They're getting rid of that, right?
Are they?
I'm thinking 15 Taiwan. Get some items that are made in Taiwan, right? Get 15 items, and I say what they are, and then you go, oh, I bet it's the vase. Or something.
That's one that's made in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Just explain that again very quickly.
No, don't go.
Alright,
Cross it
forget
out.
that, forget that.
Cross it out. 15 Taiwan. This is amazing. This is absolutely true, right? Last year's Guinness Book of Records, it says, in Thailand in 1988, some sort of, temple or ceremony, these, incense burners fell over and I think crushed people or burnt people to death, 7 people died, and it's under the heading, worst joss stick disaster ever. Do you reckon they're going to try and beat that one?
Every night, bong, lion mutilates 42 midgets in Cambodian ring fight, bong, we definitely pay more attention. So this is the story, it's just extraordinary. Spectators cheered as entire Cambodian midget fighting league squared off against African lion.
Now, I didn't even know there was a Cambodian midget fighting league.
You're an ignoramus. Everyone, of course, has heard of the CMFL, which is genuinely what it's known as in Cambodia. Now, like you, I don't know who the Cambodian Midget Fighting League are normally fighting. I don't know what tournaments...
I assume it's each other.
Well, I assume each other.
It's midget fighting, then.
I tell you what I didn't do, though, and I think I would... Fascinated to have seen you down there. There's a place in Vietnam, just outside of Hanoi, called Snake Village. Right, and it is a long, long tradition in Vietnamese culture of eating snakes. In fact, one of the tourists even said, one of the guides actually said, "We will eat anything," and they eat snakes over there. And I'm not just talking about tiny little ones. I mean proper, great big mammoth snakes. Sometimes even king cobras, which I think may even be endangered in some parts of the world.
Oh, what I've got? There's a dog that's got a cough in Singapore because it smokes 20 a day.
In Indonesia, right, Karl? He lived with the Kombai tribe. All right. So this is the chapter entitled Australia. Box jellyfish, crocodiles, snakes, blue ring octopus, red-black spiders, funnel web spiders, great white sharks. Just some of the reasons that put me off going to Australia. Every creature is bigger and angrier than anywhere else on the world. I put it down to 2 things. 1, it could either be because spiders and snakes and the like normally hide under rocks. The Earth is one big rock. Australia's at the bottom of the big rock, and they're trying to hide under it.
Carl, you are a maniac!
It's just thinking about it, thinking about where spiders go and that works, doesn't it?
No!
Why doesn't that work like a
Because
rock?
there's no real upside down and bottom of the Earth, is it? It's all relative to what? It's relative to what? A map that you saw?
Well, it's a coincidence, isn't it?
No, right, okay, read on.
I've heard that a lot of people go camping in Australia, which I think's mental. If I was to fly all that way, I'd want a decent bed.
It's people all around the world are listening, and that's so exciting. We've got just loads from America, Australia. It's mad.
Yeah, New Zealand, Canada, and these are just some of the ones that I've pulled out from the email because there's so many of them. Now, this Papua New Guinea is an extraordinary place because it is one of the only places left on Earth that hasn't been fully explored. There are parts of it that it's just blank on the map, because they've never explored there. They don't know what's there, they don't know what's going on. So, firstly, that must already freak you out. Imagine that. 21st century, they have no idea what's going on down there.